so I wouldn't be surprised to see them come out, but we're not going to see that. We're going to see the Byleth. Leo's been kind of bouncing around between a lot of characters, just just having fun with it because you kind of just can do that.
Because you can, because
but
you're just the best.
It's going to be the Byleth here up against the Ness. Byleth having so much range to cover. That Nair is so good on beating out air-to-airs when it comes to Ness, and that is going to be a big option we see anytime the two of them are up close and personal with each other.
That's going to be a big thorn in Gackt's side. You know, even the off-stage gameplay that versus most characters with tether-like recoveries. And I know Byleth is slightly different. You know, Ness
You
usually
just
has a
snatched
bit
up
of an
and set
event.
down for going after that.
Man, listen, look, when I see Byleth recover, I say, you know what, you got it. Today's your day to recover. I'll see you up here on the ledge. Off stage, that's you.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I ain't challenging that. Kind of similar position sometimes for Ness normally, not getting challenged too much on PK Thunder. Well, Leo's going to go out there after that with that down air.
Oh, yeah, you know he's going to go after it big every time. I mean, you got to bet big. It's double down, baby. Now, the great thing about this matchup here is that the spacing has been so respectful on both sides. Of course, you know, Gackt has to push forward versus the sorties because that's just what I got to do. I got to beat you to the swing. But the spacing from MkLeo has been a lot of fall-away forwarders, and I think that's really good in his favor. You know, if it hits, sure, I put on a little bit of percent, but if I space it properly enough and I drift back, then I get the sweet hit of it, which opens up big for me.
Yeah. Okay, good idea behind the frame chops. That should lead to a stock, though. He decided to go for the jabs to cover up a spot dodge instead, and that's going to give Gackt a small lead. However, double jump is now forced. That's going to allow him to go ahead and go for these up airs. You got to try and guess any way back down, and Leo catches you. He always gets those nair to dash attacks.
It's just like milk and cereal, peanut butter and jelly, and then Leo nair to dash attack. I mean, I just can't think of any other combination as old as time like that. Clean stuff right here to Leo. Fresh dodge all aboard, but right as I say that, gets the triple up air right there in a big way. No delay right there on the up B. I like that. Oh, and then the rinse and repeat here. Don't play with me, said Leo.
Leo not trying to have that. Like you're saying, those spacing fairs, spacing those forwarders, constantly catching Gackt. Catch him on the get up from ledge, dude. That is a true combo as well, so you got to be careful. You're forced to go low. Down here at the ledge, gonna just go for the attempt at the two tilt to try two frame to catch the detail to catch the two frame. I'm putting all the words together, all leading to the same thing, but Leo still holding on to this ledge trap.
Hey, listen, I'm sometimes at a loss for words watching two of these talented players play, so trust me, I'm right with you, man. I'm barely holding together myself. Nice, the immediate run off. He knew he was going to DI out of it, too, so I already got the hitbox one already. Very, very intelligent right there for Gackt, trying to play a step ahead. Okay, but not allowing any steps back onto the stage. Said the floor is indeed lava, my friend. This is the anti-air zone. You will not be flying anywhere above me.
Speaking of playing a step ahead, too, Leo has not only been winning out on disadvantage the past stock to get away from Gackt actually winning anytime as a neutral, but he's also been pushing Gackt pretty freely in a lot of these spots whenever he goes high. He's been winning out a majority of the time there.
That's right. He knows. You're not going to beat me to the swing. Okay? And that's what it's all about. Oh, yeah, it catches one of those nairs back, though. Doesn't quite get the KO, but that's okay because we can go for the harassment with the PK Thunder. Even tries to hit him with the yo-yo trick. Sick stuff, yo, but unfortunately not sick enough.
Yeah, tripped up Gackt there, too, using the stall on the up B. Not to recover, just the stall and get away from him on the up smash. And now he's at ledge. Going to go ahead and stall again, use the up air, and Gackt going off stage after him, even with the stall, he still gets at least a hit out of that.
I like that. Gackt's on a little bit of aggression. Usually the type of player to kind of let you make the mistake for him, but that time taking it into his own hands. And I mean, oh my God, dang, okay, gets the bounce down. Sometimes they knock you down to build you right back up right there, man. That's how that down there feels like it hits. T1 MkLeo with the corner control Ajax. I'm very afraid.
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad here for Gackt right now, but he has him at the position. Yeah, I expected at some point to go for that forward, but Leo stalls off stage. He's preventing him from getting a punish, and he's playing around any of the access to the yo-yos and even that arrow, almost taking it out.
Okay, now look, I'm not going to keep. Okay, we good. Okay, we good.
Yeah.
I was about to say, look, when it comes to dealing with, so I got to compose myself. Look, y'all, let me tell y'all something, Pat. I said on another stream yesterday, and I'll say it here, okay? When it comes to dealing with Ness and Lucas, but especially Ness off stage, think of it like a job interview, okay? Most characters off stage, there's a generalized window that you got to be off stage to go for the punish, right? But look, sorry, man, my thing keeps falling. My thing keeps, I'm Alicia Keys, it just keep falling.
I say you're giving a great speech, and I can't hear you.
Listen, man, look, listen. You got to be early. Early is on time when it comes to edge guarding Ness. If you're on time, you're already too damn late. Somebody else has already got the position over you, but you got to be early on that punish. But very smart stuff right there to MkLeo. I got the lead. I'm going to use my body.
And you throw it away, too, because you cut off that distance. Every time Ness does PK rocket and they get hit in the middle of it, that distance gets cut in half. So you know, no matter what, hey, I lost a stock, but you're dead, so it don't matter.
KK is here right now playing us the jams. It's Saturday, and it's prime time.
Yeah, out here to party. Not going to get caught up on the DI for that. Is going to get caught up on the DI out that time, though. Leo going straight on the pressure game, wanting to win on ledge traps, getting him with the late hit in there, and that's going to force him another win for another ledge trap.
Very smart. Knew he was going to PK fire to disadvantage, jumped right over and goes for the nair. Gackt showing him a lot of respect. No grab for you at all. Has him off his feet. And this is very strange to see. I mean, Ness, a character with two very great, I mean, hell, let's just call for what it is, Ajax. He got 3 jumps, okay? He got 3 of them things. All right, and then even with that in mind, still able to get his movement options pinpointed by MkLeo. Ness should land pretty comfortably every time.
Yeah, being able to mix things up is extremely crucial when it comes to Ness, especially with the fact that you would assume, okay, I'm going to be pretty linear on the way I like to recover. Most of the time they go low. Gackt doesn't do that too often. He mixes it up, but Leo has been just spacing him out. Option coverage for days, and he gets himself the first stock.
Leo looking strong right here. Now, this is only 83%. We've seen with the match with Gackt and Mugen earlier how quickly he can take a lead from you, and I love that, man. Leo just knows how to DI just in time out of PK fire in accordance to the runoff corridor. Gackt is like, yo, I can't let you back onto the stage for free, but I got to figure out this timing a little bit better.
Yeah. Look, you were able to hold shield SDI towards the left-hand side to get out of first one. Well, you in the corner. You ain't getting away from me this time.
No, sir. I got you pinned down. I got you right where I want you, my friend. Okay, the magnet just gets the slow drift in there that time. Nothing off the downer a little early. I love that.
Yeah, you gotta change up the timing on that, Rod, to make sure you do not get hit by that. But the triple fair, actually not gonna connect on the last one, but he's getting himself in. He's been spacing these fairs pretty well at the ledge to not get punished on shield for it.
And I love how Leo just always has a bit of coverage for himself right here, but Gackt has figured out a way to bring this close. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Early on the punishment, not even letting him swing. Oh, the body block. He said, look, we can both go. It's nothing. We can both go.
Yeah, definitely hoping to get a wall techable on that one that time, but giving up that stock, Leo has still been winning out a majority of time throughout. Gets the single hit late drag down of up air. Doesn't get a follow-up though. Goes for the immediate side B. Gonna chase him off. Tries to force him to blow an air dodge. You are probably not making this back. He's gonna go off stage and blow that up every single time. Leo is so good in those positions. It's just on the moment that jump is ripped.
He's just a machine, and he is just as proficient as ever when it comes to the edge guarding. I mean, we've seen it most notably with Gackt earlier, but it's so easy to display that. You know, obviously when you're Gackt, but when it's versus a character like Roy, you could get him off stage and slap him around. But it's a little bit different when the tables are turned, and Leo just knows the openings every time. That was so smart.
Yeah.
It's almost as if those 3 jumps, I'm saying 3 in air quotes, it's really 2 in the fantastic air dodge, but it's almost as if those 3 jumps just don't even matter versus MkLeo. Let's go ahead and get it, though. Potential final game here for Gackt. I know he ain't going to go quietly into the night like this. Let's run it.
Absolutely not, or at least that's the hope, because this is the MkLeo himself, the best player in the world for good reason. And, well, okay, well, you get out of disadvantages like that, that could be a good way to do it. I feel like Gackt, running it back here to Smashville, it still makes sense. It's kind of similar to what he did earlier against Mugen, because at this point it's like, well, I don't want to fight you a bunch, Leo. I don't want to play neutral with you a lot.
No.
I just want to get one good hit that gives me a ledge trap. The problem, though, is Leo's been the one who's constantly winning out on it so far.
And even when he catches them in the ledge trap, or like those edge guards that are close to the stage. Oh, Lord Jesus. Now he's just the boy. Oh, my goodness. Even when he catches them off stage slacking, he just DIs immediately out of PK fire. That's usually the go-to on sorties. Oh, no, he said, we good. I got the tether. All right, we back in the mix of things. Gackt right now with the fear factor, as always, and I love that the looming threat of the PK Thunder going around my body is enough to kind of mix you up. Where am I going with it? You don't know.
I actually am extremely surprised he didn't do exactly that, go off stage and try and rip him on a spike, just take him out before he could PK Thunder. Either way, though, the damage is still continuing to rack up here for Leo, getting up with a roll in front of PK Fire with no fear whatsoever of the ledge trap.
Can't have any fear at this point in time in the match, man. You got to be as fearless as ever, and I think Gackt is certainly displaying that right now, but unfortunately, that bravery kind of coming back to bite him just a little bit now. Oh, my goodness. And then, again, you know, you just don't typically see anti-airs on Ness. He usually can float around you for free. He can usually stay in the air forever. But Leo just making it look like a walk in the park here. Great patience at the ledge, though. We've seen that earlier versus Mugen. Gackt looking good.
Hey, what we were talking about before, the pain of Ness versus disjointed characters. When they know how to outspace you, it's just so difficult to deal with anything. But the object coverage, again, just going in with the fair, covering himself if he rolled in, still keeping it going, just walks right up to him, gets the up B, and that air dodge is now blown. He luckily did not get hit by a forward air. It was only just a single hit in there. Gackt still gets a play.
He's been on the money with these forward airs. Now, the majority of them have been hitting sour for the most part, but if they start hitting correctly, he's in some real trouble. Nothing off the down tilt. Love that spacing. Nice. And then the back air should be enough to do it. A clean 3-0 right there from MkLeo, but can't take anything away from Gackt because Gackt certainly knew how to operate in that matchup. He did exactly what he's supposed to do. It just so happens that that character that you went against was piloted by MkLeo.
Bro, how do you keep doing it, man? Like, really, how do you keep performing this consistently, this well at this level with a character like Byleth, nonetheless? We all thought for a good while Byleth was like, okay, but the way he moves it around, the way that he mixes things up, reminder that a lot of these Nair mix-ups, by the way, are off of fast falling or not at like a last second. Like, he has different options based off of which one of the 4 to 5 hits it connects.
Yeah.
And he does that in reaction.
Every time.
That is so hard to do at a high level consistently against people with good defense who played against this type of playstyle, but not the same level of Leo.
Yeah.
And he just continues to dominate, looking very good throughout the day today.
Only one Leo. Now, I will say this. I did like the positions where Gackt had Leo in and how he decided to, good Lord, this thing, okay. And the way that he decides.
That thing really, like, got dropping down.
I know, right? But, you know, he just wasn't able to capitalize. I mean, he handled him off stage and in the corner the way he's supposed to. He went for the ledge traps. He went for the edge guards, but he just could not find that opening. And unfortunately enough, the longer you let Leo live, the stronger he gets.